I thought the first half, first 20 minutes, probably the best both sides of the ball we played all year. We shared the ball, a lot of assists in the second half too. It's probably the best thing we did all night. I don't know if they clawed back in. They just kind of stormed back in. They got really hot. We weren't getting any stops. And then Markeith went down. I thought our guys rallied. I told them that their bottles got turned over, and they found a way to pick them back up, found a way to win, made some big plays down the stretch. BJ made some huge plays, but most proud of the 26 assists on 32 made baskets. That's really special stuff, and we play like that, we got a chance. Obviously, we need to shore up our rebounding a little bit. I don't know if I've had a team that's given up 25 offensive rebounds to a common opponent, but they seem to get everybody like that. They know where their shots are coming from, and they chase it really hard. So I thought Coach Davis did a great job. Obviously, Antoine is an amazing special player. So 42 points, and he earned every single one of them. I thought Justin down the stretch did a good job. His length challenging him. We did just enough. Needed every one of those 19 points in the first half. Lee.
Questions for Coach? Do you have any update on Markeith?
An ankle. Not sure of the severity at this point.
What did you think of the job that he did on Davis early on, and then kind of just, was it a matter of time, kind of like a make or miss league when it comes to that guy?
Yeah, you knew he was going to make some shots, but that's the best full game that I've seen Markeith play, and he's been coming, really embracing kind of that's our stopper, defensive stopper identity, and he really, think, we were all pretty upset after the last game, and he had himself as focused as I've ever seen him. I really hope that he's okay. He was on his way to maybe a triple-double, and double-double for BJ. So those two were pretty locked in.
BJ, can you shed any light on what practice was like the last couple days?
After that loss, we came back in the locker room. Coach was pretty mad. We were all pretty mad. We sat down there and just talked for a little bit, just trying to get ourselves back together and get that brotherhood back and just start playing Milwaukee basketball like Coach wants us to. So we all talked, me, Keith, Jello. We all said what we need to do, and everybody need to buy back in or what won us and got us this far. So just that brotherhood, we big on the brotherhood. So I'd say just going back in practice, just going 100%, listen to what Coach is saying and executing the game plan he had to guard Antoine Davis in Detroit. So I always say we were pretty locked in the past two practices to lead us to this win.
After the way the last 3 or 4 games have gone, even some of those wins, it probably wasn't as crisp as you guys would have liked. How big was it to endure their comeback today and not give into that just to get back on the right track?
Just stand by it and just keep doing what got us the lead, just like first half. We started getting a little sluggish, not getting off the defensive rebounds, not boxing out. So that last 5-minute stretch, we got back locked in and we executed and finished the game.
What was it like going up against Davis? Not you guys have seen him twice. What's the biggest challenge on defense?
We knew we had to follow him wherever he go and not leave him. Can't give him no space because he's going to come back and get the ball, use ball screens, use a lot of stuff to try to get him open. So just locking in, Keith did an amazing job before he got hurt. I'd say just being able to stop him and get difficult shots. But, yeah, just like I said, just following him wherever he goes, because if we leave him any little second, he's going to get the ball and shoot it, as we see. So, yeah.
Offensively for you guys, where does that one rank in your best nights this year?
First half, we were amazing. Sharing the ball, moving it, player movement, ball movement. We got a little stagnant in the second half. I think they ramped up. They revved up in that at halftime. And we thought it was going to be, I think we thought it was going to be the same defense we faced in the first half, and it was a little better. But we found some soft spots down the stretch, and we're able to get the ball, especially with BJ, in playmaking situations. Justin did a good job as well in playmaking situations. and just made enough shots. Elijah made a big three, and BJ made a couple big shots, made some free throws. So it was just enough.
You kind of alluded to it earlier, but the offensive rebounding for them. You'll have to go back and watch it, but just from seeing it live, what was not happening that should have been happening?
Yeah, I mean, we went into it. That's their offense. I mean, they're going to, play off Antoine in the offensive rebound. And they're really good on the backside, the opposite, and they really crushed us. I think they were way more physical. There weren't many foul calls on our box outs, so it tells me that, we needed to be a little more physical. But it's what they do, and we allowed them to do it. That's become a little bit of an issue for us is defensive rebounding. Our first shot defense is excellent, but we're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Coach, BJ, in the second half, obviously we saw the momentum and, watching how the game was transpiring. But BJ watching you guys on the floor and Coach watching you sitting on the other side, you guys never got frazzled. What were the conversations like amongst everyone in the midst of that bit of a momentum switch to just kind of maintain, keep doing what you were doing and making the corrections and then obviously coming out with the victory?
Yeah, I think it was just businesslike. We knew we weren't playing as well as we needed to. We weren't getting stops, and we had turned the ball over a few times. So it really got them rolling. So we adjusted a couple things offensively. These guys did a great job adjusting. We attacked a few different little areas. We had a couple things in the first half we thought worked, and we went back to those. But really, they just kept playing. It's kind of how we do everything. Just keep playing.
Just like Coach said, just adjusting to what they were doing and him setting up good plays to get me involved and get my teammates involved to play make. So just being able to trust the coach and what he got set up and different plays he ran and just staying locked in and executing the plays that he ran in that short amount of time on the timeout. So just staying locked in those last 5 minutes, just like I said, and executing what Coach gave us.
BJ, I was wondering, down the stretch, it looked to me like it was sort of, Davis was going to take the shots and no one else was really, even when they get the ball, it was quick right back to him. Did you guys get a sense for that at all? Like, we're going to try to force someone else to shoot, but also getting that idea that maybe they weren't really willing to.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I think, we started doubling him. I started dorking number 2 and just going to go double team AD because we knew every time he was going to get it, something was going to go up. He was going to chuck something up. So just staying focused on him and dorking number 2. We knew he really couldn't shoot like that. So just, like I said, executing what Coach told us to do.
You talked a lot about Monday about losing at the edge. Have you seen examples over the last 3 days or so, and tonight in particular, where that edge has come back, and are you pleased with what you've seen in that regards?
Yeah, I wasn't sure, how we'd come out tonight. I was hoping it would be like we did, but that first half, I don't think that many teams have had any more edge than we had. We were playing pretty angry and focused, and when we're like that, we're a really good team. Hopefully Keith is fine, but really he and BJ started with them. I thought Elijah doesn't get enough credit, but as a freshman coming into these games, I looked at his face before the game started, and he was just kind of had that Warriors mask on, and so I thought as a group we were really locked in. So if we can keep the edge, that'd be good, but we definitely had it in that first half.